Hey guys, this is Untitled and we are back with another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 video, and in today's Modern Warfare 2 video, I'm going to give you my overall review of the beta. Weekend 2 finished yesterday, so we're going to run through some good and some bad things about the game when it does officially release on the 28th. But if you are new to the channel, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you do not miss a single Call of Duty video. But quickly, before I do jump into this review of the game, unfortunately I haven't uploaded much recently. I've not been well, been feeling really dizzy, and it's not good to play games when you're feeling dizzy all the time. But I'm slowly getting better. I just wanted to bring this video out because the beta finished yesterday and I felt it was really important to get this review out as soon as possible. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in during the last few weeks and forever actually. So thank you all so much for tuning in and hitting that subscribe button also. Okay, so firstly we're going to run through some good things that I do enjoy about the game, and then we're going to go through some things that obviously I don't like about the game. There is a fair few things that I don't like about it, but you know, it's not all doom and gloom. I do find this game pretty good. I'm going to give it a score out of 10 as well towards the end of the video. Firstly though, we're going to kick things off with a positive, and the game looks really good. The guns sound fantastic. I think overall the maps look really good. The graphics are really good on the PS5, I did notice as well. So yeah, the game just feels really good. The guns, when you fire them, it actually feels like you're firing a gun. Not that I fired a gun, but well, I can imagine what it feels like. And this game just feels so good compared to Black Ops and Vanguard. The feel of the guns and the look of the game is absolutely brilliant. Now the second thing is the attachments on the guns. They've gone back to 5 attachments, and when you do unlock a gun and you rank the gun up, you will unlock some attachments that you can use on another gun when you do rank that one up. So I think that's really good. I thought it was a bit annoying how you have to rank up every gun to rank 70 like in Vanguard. Go through every SMG, every LMG, every rifle individually. You have to rank them up. Not in this now. You do manage to rank your guns up with using a different gun. So I think that's a really good change in this year's Call of Duty. Thirdly, the maps are really good too. They've gone back to 3-lane maps. Obviously in Modern Warfare 2019 there was so many doors in the maps and it just got ridiculous. I think some people were calling it Modern Doorfare. I did notice that, but it's nowhere near as bad this one. There's nowhere near as many doors, which I think is a really good thing for this one. Another great thing that I think they've done is the movement. The movement is a lot slower now. You can dolphin dive like in World War II, but you can't do that annoying slide cancelling. And in Vanguard I thought it was ridiculous. But they've slowed it right down now, and you can slide, but you can't slide cancel, so it's a lot slower. I think that's really good change for this year's Call of Duty. You might disagree, but I think it's a really good addition. Okay, so let's go through some bad things now. There are a fair few bad things about this game. Firstly, obviously the big one is the skill-based matchmaking is pretty much the same as it has been for the last 3 Call of Duties. I don't like it, you don't like it, but there's not a lot we can do about it. Unfortunately, there is a reason for doing this. They do get, obviously, retention from people who don't play the game that much, staying on it for longer, and players like me or you, we're just going to have to put up with this sweaty skill-based matchmaking. So there's not a lot we can do about that, unfortunately. The second thing is the menus. I think the UI, the clunky UI, the menus are ridiculously... When I first went on it, I didn't know what I was doing. It took me hours to really figure out, like, to swiftly move around the menus. I think they're going to have to change that for the full game when it does release, because it just feels just clunky and it's not right. I don't think. They can change it. I think it's pretty easy to change for a game developer. They can change the menus pretty quick. The next thing is the footstep audio, should I say. Now the footsteps, the first weekend of the beta were ridiculously loud. It was like you had breeze blocks on your legs and you were just running around. You could just hear everyone on the map just running around, and it was just ridiculous. The second week they did tone it down a little bit, but I think it's still too loud, the footsteps. And also the time to kill. The time to kill is ridiculously fast. It feels like a couple of bullets and you're dead. Don't get time to react, and I don't think that's a good thing for Call of Duty or the footsteps. But I don't think they're going to change that. They gave some feedback recently and they've said that they're not going to be changing that. Obviously the footsteps, And there's no dead silence. I think there is. You can get it as a perk. I started using it, but you don't get it towards the end of the game, so it's pretty pointless. And you can still hear footsteps pretty loud, even with dead silence. And with those footsteps that everybody can hear, not a lot of people like to run around the map. They like to just sit in corners and just peek basically over objects, get a good head glitch, and they will just stay there until you run past. They can hear your footsteps and then they kill you. It's pretty disappointing, but there's not a lot we can do about that. Maybe they do tone down the footsteps for the full release on the 28th, but that's all we can expect so far. Now the next thing is the mini-map. There's been a lot of people discussing this. Obviously, the main change they've done was on the mini-map. When you fire an unsuppressed weapon, you used to be able to see a red dot on the mini-map, but now they've just taken that away, so there's no red dot on the mini-map. I think this hasn't bothered me as much as I thought it would do. The more I played it, the more I didn't really look at the mini-map, only when there's a UAV up. I don't know why they changed this. They have explained that they don't want to punish people for firing their guns, but a lot of people have complained about this. This is going to rumble on, I think, till the release comes out, and maybe further than that. Another thing I didn't like, this goes in a bit for the skill-based matching, is disbanding lobbies at the end of every game. Each lobby disbands, you get put into a brand new lobby. I don't like this at all. This is why I love World War II, because you can just stay in the lobby. If you have a bad game, you can come back and maybe get a revenge on the team that you lost to. In this game, you can't. You just get kicked out after every game. I think that's a big no-no, and it is, in my opinion, it's terrible. But what they did say is they might be changing this, so you will stay in lobbies with people. But remains to be seen when the game does release. Another thing that I noticed is there's no map vote, and you can't vote for maps. You used to be able to. I think Cold War you could. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look that one up. But unfortunately, yeah, there's no map voting in the game. It may do when the game fully releases. Maybe they will bring that back, so you can vote for your favourite map. If you get a good one and a bad one in the choice menu, you can choose your best one. Now remember, this is just multiplayer review, so we haven't seen the campaign. I will be showing the campaign when we get it on the 20th of October. We get it a week early, so I have pre-ordered the game. But I just wanted to go through some of these things for the multiplayer. We get a DMZ as well as Warzone 2, both free to play, I think in November the 16th or the 14th. But yeah, I just wanted to run through this just so you can have a look and hopefully decide whether to buy the game or not. I've bought the game. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10, although I did mention a lot of things. A lot of those things can be fixed when we get a full release of the game. So I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. I've had some really good games on this game. Hope you saw my last video where I wanted to get 34 kills. Really good one, that one. I do find as well it is better to team up with other players. You will get in better lobbies. It's just a little tip I gave you last year in Vanguard as well. It's best to team up with your teammates. You will get put in better lobbies. But yeah, 7 out of 10 from me. It's a lot better than Vanguard, and it's probably the best one I've played probably since, I don't know, probably Modern Warfare 2019 was pretty good when it first came out, but this I think is the best one we've had for a long time. So I will be playing it. Don't you worry though, I will be putting some World War II up still. We've got 3 to 4 weeks till the full game releases, so I will be putting some World War II videos on the channel within 3 to 4 weeks, and I will still do it after Modern Warfare. So if you are just playing some World War II, I will be continuing to do World War II videos. That's my opinion. Let me know in the comment section, have you played the beta and what do you make of it? Do you think it's any good? And let me know your rating out of 10. I'd be really interested to read the comments and see what you guys make of the game. But that's it. That's my review of the beta, and hopefully they will address some of the changes when the full game does release. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.